All right, welcome everybody to our 15-minute yoga stretching today. We are going to be, you can have a mat. You don't necessarily have to have a mat today. We're not really going to be all the way down on it. We're mostly going to be up, working through some different poses. This should be a good lower back and leg stretch and yoga moves today. So without further ado, let's begin. All right, so we're going to begin with some deep breaths like we did too. Legs are about shoulder width apart. Breathe in as you reach up. Exhale as you bend over and reach forward. Let your arms hang. Let your head hang. Inhale as you bring it up slightly. Exhale, drop it back down again. You can grab those elbows and go side to side here for a little bit if you want. Inhale again, bring those hands to knees. Flat back as you're right here. And exhale as you hang. Last time here, you're going to feel that nice stretch through the backs of your legs, through your hamstrings. Let those arms hang again. Let those shoulders come fully out. Inhale as you stand up. All right, very good. So you're going to take your legs wide, point those toes out a little bit. You're going to inhale and then you're going to exhale as you come down into a squat. Stick those elbows on the inside of your knees. We're going to inhale, exhale, take it into a deep squat here. So my elbows are on the inside of my knees. You can hold it right here. You can have your hands here at your chest. You can hold as you have deep breaths, or you can go side to side a little bit, whatever feels good. Deep breaths. Okay, inhale, we're going to stand up. Exhale, bring it down again. Same thing, you can hold it down deep or go side to side. Nice hip stretch after we have been sitting. This one feels so good. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower it back down. Last one that we're going to do down here. Okay, inhale, bring it up. All right, point those toes forward. We're still in a wide stance. We're going to inhale and then lower, bring both hands down to the mat. Inhale, forward, fold over. Both of our hands are down here on the mat. You can adjust your feet from here. If it's too tight, if it's too hard to get those hands down the ground, you can bring your legs a little bit wider and that'll make it a little bit easier. If it's too easy, bring those legs in, whatever feels comfortable. You're going to take your right hand and walk it to the center so it's in between your left and right foot. Bring that left hand up into the air, point it towards the ceiling. Take your eyes up towards the ceiling. You're going for a straight line from your left arm all the way down to your right arm. Again, if you can't get that palm down on the ground, it's fine if you're on fingertips, or if you have, it could literally be anything, like a yoga block is something you could use, but if you have a water bottle that brings you up a couple inches off the floor, if you can't make it all the way down, that works just as well too. Okay, very good. Bring that left hand down. We're going to take your right toe, your right foot, point it forward. Okay, so your right toe is going to be, if you're on a mat, towards the front of the mat. Your left and right are perpendicular. You're going to walk your hands over. So your right hand is going to be by your right foot, which is pointed forward. And then you're going to take your left hand up in the air again. This is going to stretch out a different part of your hamstring. With this one, you can also modify it. You might have your right hand on your knee, you might have it on your ankle, you might have your right fingers on your floor, or you might be all the way with the palm. Deep breaths here. Very good. Bring that left hand down, walk your hands to the center. We're going to even ourselves out. So your left hand is going to go in between your left and right foot. Try to get that palm on the center. Right hand goes up in the air and gaze up towards the sky again. Straight line from the right arm all the way down to the left arm. You might notice that one leg is a little tighter than the other. My left hamstring is way tighter than my right because I cannot go as deep on this side, and that is just fine. We want to lengthen, we want to stretch out. They don't have to be even, and that is all right. Bring that right arm down. Pivot that left foot so your toe is facing out. It's perpendicular to your right one. Walk your hands over. Left hand gets planted by the left foot. And again, bring that right arm up in the air and look up towards it. Deep breaths here as we are going through this one. Very good. Bring that right arm back down, walk it to the center, inhale, and bring it up again. Very good. All right, we're going to move into some warrior poses. So you're going to step your feet together, give them a little shake if they need. I think I'm going to turn because I think it's going to be easier for you guys if I turn to do this, but you can stay where you're at. So feet are together. Take your right leg and step it back so you are perpendicular. So your left toe is forward, your right toe is perpendicular. Inhale as you bring those arms up, and you're going to take it in to a little bit of a lunge here. Okay, so your right foot is planted, your right leg is straight, your left knee is bended, chest is forward, left toe is pushed forward, hips are pushing yourself forward, arms are up straight, lifting with the core as we hold this warrior one position. Let's take a couple deep breaths here. Okay, we're going to take it into warrior two. So legs are going to stay exactly the same. Your hips are going to turn and your torso is going to turn. Okay, so you keep facing forward, but I'm turning so you can hear me. But your torso is forward, your head is forward, your arms are straight, your left knee is still bent, your right one is still straight. Let's do 2 deep breaths here. On our next exhale, we're going to lean forward even more. Inhale. Exhale as you lean forward. Inhale again. Exhale, bring that left hand down to the ground. So your left shoulder is going to be right by your left knee. Your right hand is up in the air. You're going to try to face up, have your gaze up towards the ceiling. One more deep breath here. Okay, on our next inhale, we're going to do a reverse. So you can watch me as I do this. I'm going to inhale, and I'm going to reverse it. So you're going to bring it up. Right hand is on the back of your right leg. Left hand goes up towards the ceiling as we reach back towards it. One more deep breath. Good. All right. We're going to bring that up. Step those feet together. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to step back with our left leg. Our right toe is forward. Left one is facing this way. Okay. Hips are forward. Inhale as we bring it up. So your left leg is straight. Your right knee is bent. Hips are forward. Chest is forward. Lifting up with the core. The whole core is holding you into this. You're modified if you're up a little bit higher, more advanced as you go down lower. We'll do 2 more deep breaths here, and then we'll take it into warrior 2. Okay, for warrior 2, your legs, your lower body stays the same. Hips turn as you open it up, arms are straight. Your hips are now in line with your legs. Ideally, your legs are in a straight line as well. If you have to adjust, you can absolutely go for that. 3 deep breaths, keep going. Remember, you can push this a little further into it, your choice. On the next inhale, we're going to lean as much forward with our torso as we can. We're going to exhale. And then on the next exhale, we're going to lower it down. Exhale, take that right hand, right palm down. Your right shoulder is by your right knee. Your left arm is up in the air. You are looking up towards the ceiling. Remember, yoga is all about the breath. You move with your exhales. You take deeper stretches with your exhales. Slowing your breath helps your body relax. Yoga is a lot about your core. It's a lot about balance, and it's a lot about flexibility. It's not just about flexibility, which is what a lot of times we think of. It's about a lot more than that. All right, we're going to take this into a reverse. So remember, push it back here now. Left hand is on the back of our left leg. Right arm is up in the air. As we reach back, we're still bending with our right knee. Our left leg is straight. 2 more deep breaths. Very good. All right, let's step out of that. Okay, give your legs a little shake there. They might feel a little bit like Jell-O. Mine do a little bit. We got about another minute or 2 to finish, so let's take a couple more swan dives. So we're going to deep breath in. Bend forward as you exhale. As you let that head hang. Plant those hands firmly on the ground. We're going to jump back into plank, or you can walk it back into plank. Do a couple deep breaths here in plank. We're going to go into tabletop for some cat and camel to finish it out. So drop those knees down. Here in tabletop, so knees are directly below your hips. Hands are directly underneath those shoulders. As we inhale, you're going to arch your back. Stick your nose up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, arch your back and head goes towards the ground. You can do this at your pace with your breath, but inhale, arch the back and look up. Exhale, curve that back and look down. This is an amazing lower back stretch. It helps with your flexibility and your mobility on your back so much. And it feels amazing. 1 more of each. Then when you're ready, you're going to push it back in a child's pose. Bend those knees, completely fold over. You can put your forehead down on the ground. Push into it so you can get a nice, deep stretch. Take a couple more deep breaths as you let your body relax and appreciate all that has done and the time you took to do it. Awesome. All right, guys. Very good. Thank you for joining me today for yoga and stretching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Nice job.